Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 4th through November the 10th. If you're new, welcome. I really hope you like these readings and that you'll stick around and come back. And thank you for stopping by. And if you are returning, thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate your loyalty and love. So thank you. Thank you for coming back. And what else? These are general readings, guys. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't assume that everything I say here is applicable to you. Sometimes Spirit has a specific message for someone who really needs to hear it. So if you would like a more tailored, in-depth personal reading, please click on this link here, which will take you to my website and you can see all the different readings and kinds of readings that I offer. Now, what else? I have a Facebook group, guys, and I do a live feed every 2 weeks in that Facebook group. One for the full moon on one, it correlates with the full moon and the new moon. And we look at how that affects how you're receiving that in your chart. So whoever's, attends those live recordings within the group gets to look at their horoscope and how they're receiving the new moon or the full moon. And also I have tarot cards on hand for for questions. So we have a good time in that group. It's a private group, so you need to ask to join it. The link will be below in the show more section. All the links to the other videos, because this is for your sun, moon and rising, will be in the show more section below. Another way to support this channel is through Patreon, guys, and you can click on this link here to check out my Patreon page. It really helps me. You can either help, you don't have to. I'm just saying check it out and see if you want to. I post things there that I don't post anywhere else. I have a really exciting post coming up for that soon. Now, what else? Yes, these readings come in 3 sections. The intro, which is this, and the astrology report, and then the tarot reading. So I have the skip times to all those in the show more section below. Everything is below. Without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And we don't have a lot going on this week. We've got some minor aspects, but the ones that I picked out I think are kind of relevant. So on Tuesday, November the 5th, Mars squares Pluto, and it happens at 5:23 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this can be a motivating aspect, be it through fear, anger, frustration, or necessity. Things are brought to our attention, and we will have the energy and the stamina to address them and take the appropriate action. Listen, it's a perfect energy for sports. It's for pushing oneself to the limits. It's really good to burn off all aggressive and intensive energy, which we will feel on that day. On the dark side, it's kind of a predator energy, and on the light side, it's a protector. Whatever the case may be, this is it's like dabbling in danger, light or dark. It's like, it's one of those, it's like an energy that you rush to jump off the ledge without fear, total courageous and daring energy. It also kind of brings on a very high libido with a penchant for adventure and exploration. It's like, how far can we go? Now, on November the 8th at 12:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Sun is trine to Neptune. Almost at the same time, the Sun, just a little bit before, the Sun sextiles Saturn. And a bit later that day, Saturn sextiles Neptune. Now, this is a perfect cosmic soup with which to create something visionary, right? This is how you can channel this energy. It's It's brilliant for writing novels. It's for the visual arts. It's something that you can do, that whatever you love to create, artistry, anything like that. The sun is shining on Neptune, which is also receiving a lovely ray from Saturn, which will give the structure, right, and the discipline to carry out the necessary actions to manifest any creation that you wish to create. And I use that twice. Anyway, let's go to your tarot reading, shall we? Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to the tarot card section of your reading for November the 4th through November the 10th. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius for this coming week of November the 4th through November the 10th? 3 cards for Sagittarius, please. Oh, there's 1. 2 more cards. Oh, there's 2. 1 more card for Sagittarius. 1 more card for Sagittarius. There it is. And we have these clarifying cards. Okay, clarifying cards. These are clarifying cards for Sagittarius. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Sagittarius through these clarifying cards for the week of November the 4th through November the 10th? Okay, please clarify. There it is. And please clarify. Oh, lovely. And please clarify. Okay, please clarify. There it is. Okay. Oh, very nice. Let's look at your cards, Sagittarius. Okay, the first card out for you is the 4 of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Cups. Then you have the 3 of Cups, clarified by the 4 of Wands. And then you have the Star card, clarified by the 3 of Cups. Sagittarius. Okay, so the first card out for you is the 4 of Pentacles. That tells me that you are holding on to something. And I have a feeling that you may, sometimes people hold on to their wealth. You may have accumulated wealth, but that doesn't mean that you have freedom. Sagittarius, you want freedom. It's very important for you to have freedom and be able to have adventures. So listen. The 4 of Pentacles is when somebody, and I'm getting, sometimes it is, it's a feeling of, it's fear of losing your money, or it's like, if you spend money, you won't replace it. It's that kind of feeling, a fear of being destitute and poor. The fear of poverty. And, some very rich people have this fear, and they accumulate more and more and more thinking that, it's going to go, but it's not going to give them freedom. So when this comes in, you're blocking yourself. Money is energy and it needs to flow. And I'm not saying go out and spend a load of money. I'm saying, give some perhaps to charity, or invest in your future of some way. Perhaps make yourself feel abundant by taking yourself out and treating yourself to a massage, or mani-pedi or facial, whatever it is that makes you feel abundant. It's important to release this and to unblock yourself, because energy should freely flow. There should be some give and take. If you're hoarding and you're just, you're spending all your time protecting it, you're not living life. You must live a little. And look, clarifying it is the Queen of Swords. She is the truth seeker. She is I feel that you could get an opportunity, perhaps to make some money here. She's a businesswoman and she can come in as a business opportunity. But she can also come in telling you the truth that you don't want to hear, but you need to hear. So sometimes she tells the truth. She tells it like it is. She doesn't intend on hurting anyone. She's telling you because you need to hear it and it's going to help you. It's like she's devoid of compassion. She doesn't think of people's feelings. She's kind of been alone and she's this incredible, astute businesswoman and she's just tells it like it is. So it's hard to hear from her sometimes. Now, if you are the Queen of Swords, you're being asked to soften your language. Of course, if somebody else is the Queen of Swords, then don't shoot the messenger. Don't react. Don't hold on to any kind of resentful feelings towards this person. It's take a step back, process the information, and ask yourself, what can I own? Don't be in denial and say none of that because you didn't like the way it was delivered. None of it is applicable to you, because usually when the Queen of Swords comes in and she's delivered a hurtful message, because it's cutting, right? Because she just doesn't sugarcoat it, then there's always truth in it, always. So there is some part of it that you can own and perhaps change about. You say it doesn't have to be all of it, but there's something in there. There's a grain of truth. There's a gem that's really going to help you move forward. So it's about opening yourself up to that feedback or criticism or truth that that feels like an insult, but you really need to kind of listen to. And the next card up is the Three of Cups. Look, darling, don't forget to have fun. Kick up your heels, go out, no matter what your situation. It's like, look for the magic in every moment, and just go out and celebrate the fact that you're alive. Go out with the girls. Take yourself away. Don't think that you don't have time for that or you don't have the money. Just go out and dance. Even if it's dancing in the street, whatever it is that's going to make you feel joyous and free. And I feel that there's something coming up that you are proud of. You've built something that's really instills a sense of pride within you. It's like a platform. It's a solid foundation that you've worked very hard. And look, you've got, wreaths, from around each of the poles. And this is kind of, this can mean a celebration, a community celebration. It can mean that you're getting involved with, but I've got a feeling that it's something that you have created that you're very proud of. And it's a celebration. It's still, these are two celebratory cards. So celebrate what you have accomplished and get it out there and let everyone know. Share in the community, And I just quickly got something that if you've created something, you can involve the community in kind of winning a prize or something to do with what you have created. Maybe it's a business that you're trying to build. And it is about, involving the community in some way that will actually get you notoriety and perhaps even free advertising, because you are putting something out there for somebody to win, perhaps, or to introduce the community to what you have to offer. That just came for me. And then look, you have the Star. There's some healing coming in for you. This starlight spreads light where there was once darkness. This is a card of hope. Things are happening for you. Your pathway will be illuminated. You'll be able to see ahead with some hope and what's the word I'm looking for? Positivity and optimism. It's like you see the potential. You finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you've got the Three of Cups again. This is a cause for celebration. Celebrate, da, 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 da. Celebrate, darling. This is all about celebration. Take the truth. Somebody may have criticized you. It could even be, a rating. Somebody could have given you a bad rating and said something. We don't like bad ratings, but sometimes there's a little look at what they said. Is it the truth? Can you improve on what they've, respond to them and say, look, I'm going to give you a free meal, or I'm going to give you a free gift, or I'm going to give you this service again, and let's see if we can rectify this, really look at it and be honest with yourself and say, is this the truth? I mean, some people like to complain just to complain, but if they had a negative experience and you could have made it better in some way, then own it, because that will help you grow and improve whatever you are offering. Sagittarius, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media. Comment. I answer every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.